Before you ever pick up the phone to file a storm damage claim in Texas, there are a handful of things you need to know, because the decisions you make in the first 48 hours can shape the entire outcome of your claim. Here are the questions our team constantly hears from property owners when it's time for them to file a claim. First question, what should I check before I even call my insurer? Your policy. Know your deductible and your coverage limits. You don't want to be surprised by either one after the damage is already done. Second question, how fast do I actually need to file? Fast. Most policies have strict windows for reporting storm damage, and waiting, even a few weeks, can give your insurer an opening to argue you didn't act in good faith. Third question, what documentation actually matters? Photos and video of the damage, taken as soon as it's safe. Repair quotes from established, reputable contractors, ideally not just one quote. The more documentation you have up front, the harder it is for an insurer to lowball you later. Fourth question, what about contractors who show up saying they'll handle everything? With my insurance company? Be careful. In Texas, contractors and roofers are legally prohibited from negotiating your insurance claim for you. Only licensed public adjusters or attorneys can do that. If a contractor says otherwise, that's a red flag, not a convenience. Fifth question, what if my claim still gets denied after I do everything right? That's when you need a Texas storm damage attorney, because insurers deny, delay, and undervalue claims as a matter of routine. And doing everything right doesn't guarantee they'll pay what they owe. Here's the good news. A consultation with a storm damage attorney costs you nothing up front. And in most cases, you don't pay a dime unless and until your insurer pays your claim. That should tell you something about how these cases usually go once a lawyer gets involved. At StormLex Law Group, Flores, Manuel Pelaez-Prada, and Jake Rogiers have helped property owners across Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, and all of Texas and Oklahoma navigate exactly this process, from the first phone call to a fair settlement. If a storm just damaged your property, don't wait to see how your insurance company handles it before you get informed. Call StormLex Law Group today, and let's make sure you're set up to win this claim from day one.
StormLex Law Group, because you paid for coverage, not excuses.